You don't need these anymore! Yay! Today I want to show you how you can use your USB audio interface to play Rocksmith without any great latency, only the latency from your USB interface. Okay, let's start. So first we go to this website github.com/mdias RS Asio. I will throw the link down in the description, but you can also search RS Asio in Google and find this. So we're on this website right here. Here are also instructions, but in this video I want to show you how you can do it. What you want to do is go to this right here, the latest release. Just download the release zip file. Next step, you go to your Steam library, Steam apps, Common, and go to your Rocksmith 2014 folder. So what you want to do is open this and go to your folder and just paste the data right here. I want to. Next thing, you just start Rocksmith. Now that Rocksmith has started, you instantly want to close it, back again, and take a look at the RS Asio log file. Bam. What you now have right here is the name of your audio interfaces. In my case, I have more, but there you'll have something like this, or the Focusrite USB ASIO Driver. Okay, so the next step is really, really simple. What you want to do is just copy your desired ASIO driver. In my case, it's the Fireface because I use the RME Babyface Pro. Go to the RS Asio INI, and right here you see ASIO output. You want to put the driver inside here, ASIO Fireface USB. Base channel is 0. The channel is the in and output basically, and 0 is the normal output from my interface. These are the inputs, 0 and 1. Every input is a Rocksmith Realtone cable. So if you want to use 2 inputs, you can do that and have 2 Rocksmith cables in game. Okay, so basically we have the ASIO input right here, 0 and 1. Which means you can use 2 inputs for 2 guitars or a guitar or a bass if you want to play multiplayer. But just use this when you do that, because Rocksmith will give you a message that you have 2 connected Rocksmith cables and won't work in single player because they don't know which input you're using. So we'll use just this one right here. Again, just put in the ASIO Fireface in my case. And right now, this is the channel. 0 is channel 1 in my case. Now I want to use analog 3 because this is the instrument input of my interface. So I'll go from 0 to 2 because analog 1 is 0, analog 2 is 1, and analog 3 is 2. You know? If I would want a multiplayer, I will just do this and go to 3 because that is analog 4 in my ASIO interface. But we don't want to do that. We just leave this right here blank and save. And right now everything is done, or should be done. We'll start Rocksmith. I'll get my guitar and let's see if that works. Okay. As you can see, it works. It's just awesome without any latency. Okay, but the first thing you should do is go to click space, go to options, and recalibrate your gain. How do you do that, you may ask? You go to this, click this, change something, unclick this, go to escape. And right now you can calibrate. So that's done. Let's see if this works in play mode also.
Lerne einen Song.
Okay. So calibration works. Now the moment of truth. So as you can see, it works. It just works. If you have latency left, any latency left, like a real latency you can feel. Another thing you can do and should do is go to your Rocksmith INI right here and play around with the latency buffer. The less the number, the more your CPU has load on it. So basically, you can use the latency buffer to compensate for your PC if it can't recognize the game sound or something in a good way. So basically, if you put the latency buffer way much down, like on 0 or 1, sometimes it happens that when you start Rocksmith, you get a glitchy sound, like a slow sound, like the PC can't handle the sound. So you go up with that one by one. So normally it is set on 4, but you should just try and go as low as possible for the least latency. If it doesn't work, make sure Realtone Cable only is at 1 and Windows 32 ultra low latency mode is on. I don't know why, but should work then. So, thank you for watching. I hope you can play Rocksmith in peace now without any weird construction like I used. I connected the output of my monitor into the iBox and stuff like that. Like really complicated stuff just to play with my audio interface because I want my monitors for sound and not replug basically everything just to play Rocksmith. And right now I can just start a game, play, and oh, it's so great. It's really great. So download RS Asio, have a good time, and be happy like me because Rocksmith is just a nice game. See you. I'll find another one!